another episode of Caribbean Focus TV. Yeah, this is your girl, Cherry Garden.
And Corey Renee, and it's Friday and it's 6:30 and you're watching Caribbean Focus TV. I'm so excited. Happy Friday, everybody. It's a new month.
It is. Your hair looks pretty, I wanted to say.
Oh, thank you.
You like her hair, guys? So
Cherry
shiny.
doesn't. I always wear my hair straight. She changes her hair all the time. My hair is always straight, and now I have the bang. That's like my variation. I play with the bang.
And once again, we didn't even plan this color thing either. So
we never do.
Say? Great minds think alike.
Yes, they do. Oh, social media.
Definitely.
Social media is so cool, you guys. Make sure that you guys like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and you can talk to us and communicate with us on there too. So guys, make sure that you go there and like our social media pages.
Definitely. And remember, if you've missed any of our past episodes or if you're new to Caribbean Focus TV, have no fear, log on to our website, www.caribbeanfocus.TV. There you can see full-length interviews, you can see our past episodes, and you can even see live streaming because a lot of the time we cannot fit all of the wonderful footage of these events and workshops and conferences that we go to in this small 30-minute time period. So that's where you're going to see the full length and of everything. And make sure that you email us your comments, CaribbeanFocusTV@gmail.com. Let us know what you have going on, things that you want to include on the show. We just want to hear from you. We're here for you. We're a community. We're here for you.
Yes. And, you know, a part of being in the community is definitely taking care of one another. Mm-hmm. And so, yes, we do entertainment, but we also like to make sure that you guys have as much information as possible. Mm-hmm. So we went to the Breaking the Stigma conference, which was here in Atlanta. It was the 17th annual one, and it really pertains to breaking the stigma about HIV and AIDS. So we're going to talk about that. And then you went someplace special.
Yes. As you guys know, the Grammy Awards was just a few weeks ago, and we have a very special guest or event that we went to. None other than Morgan Heritage in the flesh. Guys, keep it locked and stay focused.
Anybody from Barbados, anybody from Grenada, anybody from Guyana, anybody from Jamaica, anybody from Trinidad and Tobago, put your hands to the air, Jamira. 1, 2, 3,
And now, coming up next, we have another good workshop, good conference, Breaking the Stigma. Mm-hmm. So, as you had talked about that earlier, that was Breaking the Stigma about HIV and AIDS, right? What was your experience like going to this?
Honestly, for me, when I went, I was amazed because it did, for me, break the stigmas of if you do contract AIDS or HIV, that your life is over. Like... You know, but that's not the case. People are living 20, 30 years with this now. But don't be deceived. It is out there. Mm-hmm. There were a lot of people at the conference who, you know, had no problem standing up and saying it. I know for me, that was also like, wow, because I don't know what I would do if I found that to be the case. Right. So it was really good because they gave a lot of information there. Mm-hmm. And everybody who was working the conference had some type of connection to AIDS or HIV, whether they were supporting a family member or it was somebody who was actually diagnosed on their own. Mm-hmm. So it was, you know, a really eye-opening experience. Yeah, it was cool, though. It was cool. I, you know, enjoyed it, and definitely I'm going to go again next year. Yeah.
I heard there were some really moving stories, too. Like, a lot of these interviews that we're about to see. Mm-hmm. Were some really moving stories. I think Rose actually got to interview someone too, right?
Yes,
our
Rose
manager
was doing interviews. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope that you guys see that one coming up right now. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm ready to see what the conference had to offer.
Yeah, we're going to break down all those bad thoughts that you have about AIDS or HIV. So sorry. So
tongue twisting.
Yeah.
all right, guys, make sure that you stay tuned and stay focused.
So all of this that's going on today is put together by a group of lovely volunteers. So let's give our volunteers a hand. have been involved in this community for 12 years. I have been living with HIV for 13 years. So that means I started as soon as I found out that I was living with HIV. It was a passion of mine to be here, to be standing up here, because I started out there back in 2003. It was a scary moment because of the stigma, and those that read it on our cover, we're breaking the stigma today. We are breaking this stigma today.
Welcome back, viewers, and we are here with one of the volunteers of the initiative. So definitely, let me go ahead and let him introduce himself. Tell us your name.
My name is Charles Shackleford.
And Charles, why did you decide to get involved in today's initiative of breaking the stigma?
Well, I came today to do just that, breaking the stigma. I've always been volunteering for this event, primarily because I am HIV positive, and I wanted to make sure that other people felt comfortable about coming to an event such as this so that they would not feel alone.
Now, when did you find out that you were HIV positive?
I was diagnosed HIV positive on May 1st, 1995.
And tell us your story. Tell us a little bit about, take us back to that moment when you found out you were HIV positive. What was the initial reaction for you?
Well, the initial reaction was very emotional for me. I was in an 8-year relationship that I thought was monogamous. Come to find out that they were cheating. Not only cheating, but had full-blown AIDS. So it was at that point in my life that I wasn't sure. I was in denial. I didn't know what to do. But I prayed that I would be able to live beyond this. But it took me years before I could finally accept myself. I felt like I was all alone.
Introduce yourself to the audience, sir.
Hello there, my brothers and sisters. I'm Ken Lazarus. I serve as the chair of the Metropolitan Atlanta HIV Health Services Planning Council, which is funded by Ryan White Part A funds. And for the last 17 years, we've been the sponsoring funder of the what was originally the African American Outreach Initiative. Now it has morphed into the Atlanta Area Outreach Initiative, and we've made that change in the focus from focusing just on persons who are positive and living with the virus to those who are also living with the virus as well as those who are negative. So now the focus for this initiative is prevention as well as care, because we want to reach a wider audience, because we realize that care and treatment of the persons who are living with the virus is essential to reducing our numbers to zero, but we also understand that prevention for those who have not yet contracted the virus will help us get to zero as well. So we really want to work on this from a dual standpoint.
Hi, I'm Sandra Vincent. I'm the project officer for the Metropolitan Atlanta HIV Health Services Planning Council.
Yes, tell the viewers a little bit about what you do.
Wow, it's a lot, but I'm really excited about being here today, and I'll talk specifically about what I do in relation to the program. So the Planning Council for the Ryan White Part A program is actually the planning body that lays out the health care services within the Atlanta EMA, which is constituted by 20 counties. And so in my role, I serve as somewhat of a project manager for the organization and helping them to reach their goals for providing a better healthcare continuum in the metro area.
All right, you guys, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us. We appreciate it. Make sure that you guys go out and you get tested. Anytime there's a free test, go get that free HIV test the same way you go get you some free food or a free gas card. Okay? Yes, you want to get you a free gas card?
You call people out. They want some free food, go get a free test. Okay.
And thank you so much to the Atlanta Outreach Initiative for inviting us. We really appreciate it, and we had a great time. I liked it. And we broke, stigmas for me were broken. So mission accomplished. At least one person you broke some stigma with.
Very educational. Very
Yes.
educational.
Yes.
So guys, that was the more educational, serious segment of the show. Let's bring it into a little entertainment and a little history. Let me tell you, a few weeks ago, everybody knows we had the Grammy Awards, right? Now, in the Grammy Awards, a particular group won Best Reggae Album. None other than Morgan Heritage. Now, let me tell you something. The fact that Morgan Heritage won Best Reggae Album at the Grammys, folks have been saying that is a good kind of controversial situation, because rumor had it that no one other than a Marley could win the Best Reggae Album. And indeed, almost for like the past decade, it's usually been a Marley. I mean, last year was Ziggy Marley and everything. So the fact that it's Morgan Heritage, people are like, oh, okay, so the Grammys are not rigged. It's actually...
At least this year.
At least this year it's not rigged. So that's a good thing. It's a refreshing thing. And it's their first Grammy. And Morgan Heritage has been around, since the 1990s. 1994 was when they did their first performance. Well, they'll explain it to you right here in their interview. Guys, the first performance that they had ever since they won the Grammys, like the Grammys were Monday, and then on Thursday, they were here in Atlanta kicking off their Keep It Jammin' Winter Tour, U.S. tour. They blessed Atlanta with the first performance as Grammy Award winners. And who was there? Caribbean Focus TV was there to capture it and bring it to you fresh. So definitely enjoy getting to know the whole family, because the father was there, Denroy Morgan, and that's Mr. I'll Do Anything For You. All right, that's a song from the 80s, so you gotta remember that one. And then Laza Morgan was there. That's the guy who sings that song with Movado that goes like, one by one, I'll give you closer, one by one. That's Laza Morgan. Yeah, you know, we can do a thing. Anyways, guys, without further ado, check out Morgan Heritage. Keep it locked. Stay focused.
Hi, I'm Celie, the Boss Lady.
And I am the O. And we are 3D the Boss. And you're watching Caribbean Focus TV. Stay focused.
How you feeling, Atlanta? It's good to be here. My name is Jamira, and welcome to the Keep On Jamming Tour.
Caribbean Focus TV viewers, I've caught up with none other than the grandson of Denroy Morgan and the son of Gramps Morgan, Jamira Morgan. How are you doing, love?
I'm alright, I'm enjoying myself on tour. The Keep On Jamming tour just started the first day in Atlanta. And it's a blessed feeling.
Oh my goodness, your performance was electrifying. You opened it up, but you warmed up the show. You woke everybody up, man, because they were like, and then you came on stage and they're like, oh, hello.
That's true. Yes. Yeah, man, we give thanks for that, man. As long as the people come out and enjoy themselves, that's the most important thing. So we're glad to be here.
here at the King Plows Arts Center at the Morgan Heritage Concert. I have caught up with none other than Laza Morgan. Here he is. How you doing this evening, darling?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh, this is Mr. One by One. I'm melting right now.
Yes, give thanks.
I was looking forward to you performing that tonight, but you performed some other great songs.
Yeah. Well, this was the first show of the Morgan Heritage Keep It Jamming tour, so I'm joining my brothers as a special guest on this tour. It's been a while because I've been doing my thing, they've been doing their thing, but right I know we unify back their forces and coming to your city soon,
Hey yo, this is Laza Morgan representing for Caribbean Focus TV, and we say stay focused every time. One by one, I'm feeling your heartbeat pulling me closer, closer. One by one, with every touch I'm feeling it stronger, stronger. One by one, I believe you and me, we're falling in love, 'cause all the faces are fading around us. One by one, Caribbean Focus TV, stay focused, yeah.
Atlanta, I'm very excited to be here tonight because tonight is a night of history. We say a big thank you to Mr. Loudermilk Morgan, who is the grandfather of Jamira Morgan, and he is the patriarch of the family. Tonight, Atlanta, all the way from St. Thomas, Jamaica, to Brooklyn, New York. Listen very carefully, and this is why it's history. This is the Grammy Award-winning band of 2016. Let's make some noise for Morgan
So here we are, 3 days after Morgan Heritage has won the Best Reggae Album Grammy Award. And I am here with none other than Gramps Morgan. The rest of the Morgan Heritage escaped my grasp, but I have Gramps Morgan right here, and I'm gratefully excited. How you feeling, man?
Well, feeling blessed, just perform here at Terminal West. All my kids came out, and my father, and my sisters, my niece, my nephews. We got a lot of family here in Atlanta, so it's a joy to see them, especially my kids. I haven't seen them in a good look while.
This was like a big family reunion.
It was, literally. I saw my friend from when I was in elementary and another friend from high school. And my girlfriend from high school.
I have finally caught up with the king, the dads, the papa, the man behind this whole movement, none other than Loudermilk Morgan. How are you doing?
God be praised. I am good.
how did you feel? Number one, having experience witnessing your children winning a Grammy, and number two, here on this first day of the tour.
I feel blessed. It humbles me to let me see that something can be done beyond my imagination. Yes, I dream of the group becoming successful, but not knowing it would take so long for them to get the recognition that they got. And along the way, sometimes you feel like losing faith.
Yes.
But at this time, I have been reassured that God is with us. Hallelujah. Yes. So I am thankful to the Almighty and full of joy. Yes, Rastafari.
Because it has been a long journey. With their one of their first performances was at the Reggae Sunsplash back in like 1994.
Yes, their first overseas performance. Right, was at Reggae Sunsplash in Montego Bay. 1992. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. That was the first performance. We went there with the Dreads, which became LMS. And a dancing group within the family that was called the Chipettes. Yes, the lead dancer now, she's a doctor of education in St. John's University. Her name is Yvette Morgan. She was the lead dancer. Miriam was also one of the dancers who became a member of LMS. And Taliba was also one of the dancers. So when we went to Jamaica, it was with the Chipettes.
We are broadcasting live from our new Atlanta studio, 106liveradio.com.
Looking to sell, lease, or buy a home? Do you need to stop a foreclosure? Real estate advisor Courtney McFarlane can help. Call 678-313-4831 or visit CourtneyMcFarlane.metrobrokers.com. He helped me. He can help you too. 678-313-4831. All right, Caribbean Focus TV viewers, I hope that you enjoyed that performance, those introspective interviews from none other than Morgan Heritage and the family. That was 3 to 4 generations of music and love and passion of Caribbean culture right there. So big ups to Morgan Heritage for winning the Grammy Best Reggae Album of 2015, and also shout outs to Rico Vibes of The Flavor Radio for collaborating with Caribbean Focus TV for the media access of that event. Now, right after this show, make sure that you log on to the website, www.caribbeanfocus.tv, because guess what? We're going to have streaming of the concert. So you just saw highlights, because once again, this is an abbreviated version, but log on to the website, 7:30 in 30 minutes, and you're going to be able to just rock steady and have a good time. Man, I was railing up. I was having an awesome time. 7:30, caribbeanfocus.tv.
Yes, and on Sunday on the live stream at 6 o'clock, we will be live streaming the footage from the HIV Breaking the Stigma conference. Thank you to the Atlanta Outreach Initiative for your invitation. We appreciate it. Like I said, you broke the stigma in at least one person, so mission accomplished. Everybody, you need to tune in on Sunday and make sure that you watch that, because again, a little bit of time here, but lots of time online.
Precisely. Now, guys, save the date. March 12th. The International Women of Hope is celebrating their 5-year anniversary with a gala called I'm Every Woman Gala. Now, the tickets for this gala are $100. Why? Because they are building something called the Hope Center. Now, the Hope Center is going to be providing a refuge for women that are experiencing domestic violence or going through hardships of that nature. So this is for a very good cause, especially right here in Women's History Month. So definitely March 12th, I Am Every Woman Gala. You can see the information right here at the bottom of the screen, and make sure you log on to our website for even more info.
And Caribbean Focus TV will be there, so maybe you can stop by and get an interview. Yes. And also, big shout outs and congratulations to DJ Ezzy B. He will be hosting in Grenada during the Pure Grenada Music Festival. And he will be there for sure April 7th on the Rock the Boat floating concert. Ezzy, put me in your suitcase. I want to go. I can't find my passport, so you got to put me in a suitcase.
Lord, look here. I don't think a suitcase is too comfortable, you know.
Look.
So you're too cute to fit in the suitcase. But guys, we definitely want to thank you for tuning in. We've come to the close of another episode. Big shout out to our partners, the Caribbean American Advancement Foundation and 106liveradio.com. Of course, that's DJ SEB.
And also our sponsors, Live Video Explosion and Cherry Garden Incorporated, the Buyers Firm, and the Caribbean Association of Georgia. Yes.
Definitely. Now, just want to let you know, we do have social media. We are all over social media. As a matter of fact, on social media, we bring you even more topics of news, culture, and entertainment that's going on in the city and internationally that sometimes we cannot even fit on the show. Right. So make sure you log on to Caribbean Focus TV on the Facebook, on the Instagram, on the Twitter, and everything that you, Pinterest, YouTube, everything that you can think of. Type in Caribbean Focus TV because we have a full course meal for you to keep you connected and aware of what's going on.
Yes, and you have to go to the website, CaribbeanFocus.tv, sign up for the newsletters because we send out the newsletters on a weekly basis, and we tell you about different events that are going on. We'll be sending out information about the I'm Every Woman Gala, and you can also see that on our social media if you need additional information about it. You can go on to our event calendar, and you can find out what's going on in the city and who's working and what we've done in the past, you know.
You can
even
even send us an email, CaribbeanFocusTV@gmail.com, and let us know what events you want us to come out to. Let us know what you have going on.
Yes.
Feedback, that's what we want.
All right.
But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We love you. Hope you had a nice time. And make sure every Friday, right here at 6:30 p.m., this is your girl, Cherry Garden.
And Coy Renee.
And as always, stay focused.
In the